Hello! Do you want me to change the title of the stream, Fried? Honestly, I didn't know what edition it was, but I'm just calling it an F1 build now. So, we're just doing an F1. I am just kind of... today's whole stream is going to be basically Fried directing us what to do. It is literally Fried's day today. Yes, it is Fried's stream. How am I doing today? I'm tired, man. Dude, today has been like literally non-stop for me. So I feel like sitting down to stream right now is sitting down to relax in a lot of ways. So, building an F1 car? I am, guys. We're going to do some Formula 1 racing today. That's it. You know. Hey, Blay, how you doing? We'll be giving away one of the play trays today as well if we hit the goal. Well, the next thing we're giving away, I shouldn't say today, but we'll do play tray giveaway. So, the desk is looking extra clean today. Thank you. I think my camera angle is weird because I was moving things around. I cleaned so much today. So today's day, my day went like this today. Today was wake up, get a whole bunch of stuff prepped to ship, correspondence with people, did a little bit of photos for NK for tomorrow. So did a lot of photo taking today. And then shipments for clients. Picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Cleaned. Today was a big clean day. And then also prep myself to stream for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be 1 p.m. And then prep the whole bunch. Well, starting to, in the process of prepping a whole lot of switches for tomorrow. So, and then the other thing I'd like to get done tomorrow, but I'm not hoping and praying I get it done. I kind of hope that I maybe have like a second to start it. Is I'd like to get the Neo 60 core review, the written part.
How can I correspond with you for a new Numa commission?
A new Numa commission? I like that. Dude, just fill in my build commission form on my website. Should have everything there, and then I can respond back to you in a day or two, and then we can figure that out. But I would love to. The Numa is such a good board. It is such a good board. It was a lot of running up and... Oh, and I also repaired a keyboard for a client
Half
today,
a
too.
year. Free
that
stay.
Was a bummer.
Where's your shirt?
My shirt? Oh, oh, dude. Honestly, that shirt's too small anyways. I got to admit. As much as I love Fried, that shirt kind of chokes me out. And I'm not going to lie. Like, if I lose air and breath during stream, there might not be any stream. So, I'm not sure if Fried intentionally thought that he wanted to see me pass out on stream, but maybe that was his plan. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about that. Maybe he was trying to choke me out. Yeah, I also repaired a board today, and oh my god, that was the dumbest thing to repair. It was a PCB someone sent me, and a whole bunch of switches, unfortunately. I think it was just a batch of switches that were bad, but a whole lot of switches just were double clicking. And then there were certain LEDs, because it was a whole board full of through-hole LEDs. And I guess the PCB maker gave everyone the wrong instructions. It's a really old board, so I'm not even sure what PCB it is, like who's the maker, but I'm guessing they gave people the wrong instructions. Because I read the instructions, and they had said that the positive side goes to the square when it was supposed to go through the circle. So desoldering through-hole LEDs is a pain. So that was my day. Actually, that was about, believe it or not, guys, that was 2 hours of repairs. So...
Woodford gifted a tier 1
Thank
sub
you,
to
man.
NV_Reyes.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Speaking of repairs, though, Fried said he sent a keyboard for me to repair. Although I am not exactly sure what he needs repaired on the board. I think he said the USB-C needs to be changed. We're not going to do that today, just as an FYI. But he said to open up the box on stream. Is it this one? I assume it's the one that doesn't say Geon on it, Fried. This one? It's just the JST needs to be replaced. Bent pin. Oh, you know what, Fried? I might be able to even unbend the pin for you. So, but he said there's a surprise in here for me. Oh wait, Zany has a sub message.
Alex, you have been with your factoid boy for 13 months.
It's nice.
It's a while since I have made your brain think something that is not worth thinking. So, you don't actually wash your hands. They wash each other while you stand there, looking at them like a creep. Or what if the spider you smashed in your room had spent his entire life thinking that you were his roommate? Perchance?
I've heard the washing hands one before, but the spider, that's kind of sad. That actually just makes me kind of feel bad. That's pretty crazy. It's a very bent pin. Also, thank you again, Zany. Okay, well, we'll take a look. So I don't know why Fried wants us to open this on stream. He said he left me a gift in here or something like that. Oh. It's just Greg. It's not really a gift. It's a surprise. What the hell happened here? Uh-oh. What happened here? That's a freaking jump scare. Is this a magnetic case again? I can't remember. Is this one here? Do I have to unscrew something? I do. I'm gonna actually fix this right now, dude. That's not how it was when it shipped. Oh, dude, this Greg keycap is fucked. Oh, no. I see what happened to this. Fried. Your magnetic piece destroyed some of your keycaps over here. Did it destroy the board too? It did scratch up the board a little bit, Fried. There's a little scratch in the corner. I'm guessing the magnetic piece didn't hold. Did it scratch anything else? It looks like you're fine other than a little scuff. Yeah, it's not super visible. It's on the back. But I mean, no loss on the keycaps. Realistically, no loss. I'm gonna fix the keycap because it's kind of bothering me. True, Alex? Is this damaged? I think I can actually wipe that away. I think that's just part of the keycap that's on there. Well, I hope the PCB isn't damaged. Well, the switch might be damaged, actually. We'll see. Let me take it apart really quick. I feel bad. We're gonna fix this little piece on Fried's board real quick. Yeah, my suggestion to anyone shipping stuff, by the way, is... Oh yeah, these keycaps are... Okay, I might need to replace this switch. Oh shit, you didn't send me any extra switches, did you? The switch is broken 110%. It's okay, this is not the board we're actually doing today, by the way, guys. Oh yeah, dude, this switch is fucked. Your keycap's fine. But, oh dude, I don't know why my camera's hating me today. Your switch is destroyed. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll desolder it for you. The PCB looks fine. More importantly. I can desolder it for you here too, Fried, and then you can just pop it in when you're ready. That sounds actually really nice. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like your keycap got a little bit fucky-wuckied over there. Honestly, Fried, if you want... Do you want me to just give you my nice ones on my Greg set? Because I hate this set anyways. So if you'd like, you can have the ones that aren't fucked. I really don't mind. You can have the nice ones. That would be amazing. Yeah, you can just... I'll just remind me before I ship it out. Okay, I'll do this later then. I just want to not... Hold up. Yeah, let's put this back together. Okay, we'll fix the USB-C for you too. You hate Greg, how dare you? Those are one of a kind messed up by Alex. These aren't messed up by me. I didn't mess this up. Let's not get it twisted here. Giving Alex an excuse to never use this set again. I'll be like, guys, my set's damaged. Oh no. That sucks. Yeah, luckily nothing else. There might be some scratches over here too, but honestly, that's unavoidable. That's bound to happen. Everything else looks totally fine though, Fried. Thankfully, it got caught in the back of the foam before it did any more damage. Oh well. Why can someone hate our Greggy? The world is healing. Okay. I don't know what is with my autofocus today on everything. My autofocus legitimately hates me today. It might be this desk pad. It's too flat of a color. But I think I might have to change it to not autofocus and just to single focus here shortly. It only wants to focus on you. Honest, dude, even my face cam is not it today. I built my Keycap 0 platelist. Sounds amazing, but how do you keep the switches flat while soldering? You remember how I told you to do one pin at a time? I think that's realistically the only way. You have to do one pin at a time. Okay, let's open up this bad boy now. Using Pizza Pangea. Oh shit, we're supposed to switch it. No, I was taking photos this morning and I switched back. I'll switch it before Pancake gets here. This is like a thick case. I don't know if you guys can see how thick, how packed this boy is. God damn, Fried. What do we have here? Broken in. Okay. It's a nice red. Okay. Broken in MX Blacks with Average Joe Stem. What is Average Joe Stem? What is that? Use black stem for spacebar. Okay. They are just average. It's an actual thing? It's called Average Joe Stems? That is funny. That is funny. Okay, so this is packed with stuff. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let's take out everything. We're gonna use this PCB according to Fried. Silicone O-ring. Use this for bot, maybe top 2. Use this. This is very thoughtful. I really appreciate this. Considering me and Fried really didn't discuss much of the build, so. Okay, so this. Oh, that's actually pretty thoughtful. There's like a little piece of cardboard here, or whatever this is, to prevent it from bending. So organized. Yeah. This. And then this stuff, I guess we're just leaving all this. So let's put this all back in the box here. He claimed to read them. I'm not gonna lie, Fried. I don't remember. It's been a little while. Uh-oh. What's that on the bottom? Was that always there, Fried? I don't know if that's just like a stain or something. That's gonna be flexy. It's heavy. God damn, that actually looks sick on the desk here. This is a used one, so it's a little scuffed. Okay. God damn. This is pretty. Whew. Let me see it from the side. Oh. Yeah, okay. This does look good. This is a nice one. This is not mine, guys. This is not mine unless you're talking to Fried. This is not my unit. I have an F1 8X, like an OG one, and that's my only F1 that I own. And that was like, I paid for that, I think back in the day it was like, not even that expensive. I think the PCB was like a majority of the cost there. Alright, I guess we have to test the PCB first. Let's do that first. Actually, oh no, we don't need a daughter board for this. Scissors. Holy, the red is gorgeous. It is nice. Oh, no, I've done a few F1. I don't know if this is my second or third or fourth V2. I know I've done one or two. Let's do a quick inspection to make sure diodes are there. Although, is this my first F1 with a CEM PCB? That is the real question. I mean, all the diodes look intact, which is good. And now we're going to give this a little test to make sure it's all functioning as intended here. Coreless CM PCB with V4 plate. It's going to be a flexi boy. Exciting, very exciting stream. Let's see. Galati PCB, connect, key tester. Okay, give me a few minutes while I test this, guys. Give me a few. Oh. There we go. Alex, for my next build, I bought an Elite V3 controller to convert my Zenith 7150 to run QMK. Should be fun. Oh, let us know how it goes. That sounds fun. Sounds always neat. You always make the coolest projects. Alex, for my next build, I have bought nothing. Bro, we all go through that. I'm going through it right now. I'm thinking about the parts I would love to buy, but I haven't purchased anything. You want the next giveaway to go in your favor, Avo? You have to talk to Adam. He runs those. Adam is the mob boss there. Nobody else. They're the same? Adam and Avo are the same? Damn. Imagine. Imagine they are, to be honest. That'd be funny. He's saying Adam for mod just to have 2 fucking accounts as mod. That's crazy. CM plus silicone plus tactile plus thin plate 1 mil is intended to make each key press have a ton of vibration and tactile feedback. Might be at the expense of sound profile though. Hey dude, maybe this will be insanely cool sound profile wise. We don't know. Did the number 3 not work? No, it didn't work. So nice.
Sheesh, 3.5 years.
Angel, it feels like a lifetime. And Angel, I'd like to spend a lifetime with you, my friend. How are you doing, Angel? How are things? Oh, that is F11. Okay, we are good. PCB is in working order. Got a bet with wifey that I get this job in interviewing for I can get... Oh, dude, I hope you end up getting it, man. Not even for the board, but just getting it in general. I think that's awesome, bro. Really, really hope you get it, dude. Fry, do you want this? Should I put this back in your box? It's up to you. Or do you want me to dispose of it for you? They have a Final Fantasy board coming? Avo, it's on the website. Come on, man. You're supposed to be everywhere and everywhere all at once. Come on, Avo. Apparently my shift ain't 8 to 4, it's 7 to 3. I kind of like that, though. I think that's a sick shift. Let me just get a little desk pad to do stabs on. I'm not allowed on novel keys? Why? Are you afraid you're gonna buy stuff? Damn. This kind of looks like a truck hit it. Does anyone here play Final Fantasy? One of my friends had tried to get me into it many times for many years, but oh my god, dude. Listen, I am not getting into more MMOs ever again in my entire life. Too many MMOs. Actually, let me go see Fried's build instructions, because off the top of my head, I do not remember. Where is he? One second, guys. Fried. The focus is going crazy. I don't know what's... Dude, should I just change my focal point? No, it's on the board. So I don't know what's going on with my camera today. It should technically be... hold on. We'll do this. We'll just shift it up one here. I'm just trying to go through and find out. Okay, I got it. Plus, let me just respond to someone really quick. UPS is giving us some troubles. I just want to help someone out really quick, guys. UPS tracking. UPS is doing this thing where UPS has this notorious thing. I don't know if it's the same in the United States, but they do this annoying thing where they They attempt to deliver mail, right? But the thing is, they won't actually go to your door, or they won't actually contact you about customs being owed. They just kind of expect you to know to check the website, even though they don't send you any emails. So I'm guessing right now for a customer of mine that they're kind of doing the same thing right now. Here, let's put this here. Where they're trying to attempt to deliver something and then being like, sorry guys, we can't help you right now because you didn't pay anything, but we're not going to tell you it paid. Yeah, so they're doing that thing right now, and it's a frustrating thing. Like, even from both ends, like as a customer and as someone who is receiving shipments, it is super frustrating. They show up and they just keep leaving papers on the door. Yeah. All right, let me quickly go through this. Yeah, and then I find with UPS as well, the other really annoying thing that they do is sometimes their website won't even be updated until the day of. Okay. Let's see. Sorry guys, I know the camera just switched, but I'm just trying to help someone out right now. My last UPS package wasn't even updated to deliver till it got delivered. Yeah, I've had that happen too. Is that the agar? No, I don't have the agar on right now. I was taking photos of it today on my... One sec, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Have to do this quick, because if I don't do this quick, they're going to return it to sender. Thank you for being patient, everybody. I feel like shipping is going to be a pain for a bit now. It probably will be, but it's fine. Alright, that's taken care of. Alright, now we can focus on the boy fried. Quick question, is that a compressed air tool you used? Yeah, I used... Here, I'll show you again. It's right here. I literally used it before stream. It's this guy. This is one of my favorite tools to use for cleaning things. It's from Hodo. I don't know if I have it in my exclamation point kit. I think I do. But it's a bit pricier, but honestly, it beats buying canned air. And I think it's kind of paid for itself over time. And then I use this for cameras. I would not use this for camera lenses. This is good for cameras. This is too powerful.
You can compress my air anytime. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
I think I got it. Alright, hold on. Let me see Fried's message here. So we are doing... Split left... Wait. Split left and split right, split backspace, step caps, and 7U. Damn! So I need like 2 stabs for this? Just to clarify, 2 stabs? I heard split caps for a second. No. Where's Fry? I don't see his name in chat anymore. Did he go away? Bro shocked like the fossil isn't the same thing. So wait, I need an enter. Oh, wait, you're doing split backspace too? Hold on a second. I need to double check this. An enter and a spacebar. That's all I'm doing? Alright. Enter and spacebar. Are we doing split alphas? Yeah, we're gonna max it for you, Fried. 110%. You got you. Dude, well, you got you. I got you, dude. Don't even stress. Okay. Guess that's all we need. I got a really nice email today. Someone stumbled upon some of my photography stuff, like not keyboards photography, but actual, like, you know, camera stuff on my website. And they said they really liked it. And they were like a local photographer who kind of goes in the same spot. And I don't know if they meant like they host photo walks, but they were saying like they'd like me to attend, or if we'd like to go for a photo walk or something. And I don't know, I thought that was really cool. Because, not for nothing, like, the photography portion of what I do is so small. So it was kind of cool that someone saw it and was like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. Where's all that 205 I put in a jar? I think it's on this desk over here. It is. The throat goat? Huh? Excuse me? You're not just pretty good, pretty dang good. Dude, thank you very much. Well, I don't know. I thought it was really, I thought it was neat that someone was like, hey, saw your photos. Beating you to leave your home so they can replace all your keycaps with GMK grief? Grief. Oh, Greg. 2, 0, and a 5 sounds so bad. Well, unfortunately, oh god. I ran out of the syringe, and this stuff here, it's like my last thing of 205. I have to order a lot more of 205. I am like completely out. So I ordered some this morning, but I don't know how I ran out of 205. It's crazy how I did. This is my only tub left. Between the two, what would you rather get? A Cloud9 V2 or a Lily? Okay. My answer is based off of the layouts I prefer. I'd get a Lily. I think the Cloud9 is also gorgeous, but I know myself I'd use a smaller board more often. What version of the F1 is this? You might have to ask Fried. I don't quite remember which version this is. I think it's the V2. This is a client build today, guys. I still have my Suse. I did give away one to you guys, though. I gave away the light blue one. I still have the orange one, but I did give away the light blue one. I kind of feel a little bit regretful. Is there a date for Lily Extras? I don't think anything was announced. As far as I know, it wasn't announced yet for Lily Extras. I know, but we gave away the light blue. Today we're actually, if we hit the goal, we'll give away one of those play trays. But there's a whole bunch of stuff I plan on giving away that's kind of cool. So hyped to see Darling set on this. My set just arrived for me. Am I using Darling on this today? Is that what you want me to use? I think I might be missing split backspace stuff for Darling though, Fried. If that's okay. So I might have to just put whatever there. Is Alex body pillow any of the giveaways? I can't just give that away yet, man. They're still in production, you know. When are you giving away an all-inclusive flight and vacation to Toronto to spend time with the one and only? I can fly you guys to Tim's house. How does that sound? Does that sound better? We can go there. Sounds great. Ew. He'll probably just be playing Tarkov. Isn't Tim in Cali? No deal? He is in Cali. I can fly you guys to Angel's house. He's kind of cute. If I ever go to Toronto, are we ever going to hang out to take pictures? Depends on what time of year you go. If you go during the summer, perhaps. But if you go during the winter, honestly, I could not bring myself to do anything during the winter. I think I told myself, I'm like, yeah, I need to go take pictures. But absolutely did not happen. Uh-huh. Probably summer or spring. Spring would be cool. I think spring is neat. Like I said, as long as I can fit it in, I'd be down. Does Canada really have milk in bags? Bro, I think it's actually, isn't it? Okay, for the Canadians here, is it Ontario that just has it? Or is it all of Canada? Or is it all of Ontario? Just Ontario. I don't remember which part of Canada has it. But yeah, we have it. I haven't bought... Okay, first of all, I also don't drink that much milk. So I haven't purchased it in a long time because it's just a lot of milk. But when we were younger, that's because I had brothers and it was a big family. You know, we got bagged milk because it was cheap. You know, that's about it. Build command needs to be updated. I know, I didn't update it. That's why I didn't put it in the title. To be fair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired today. I'm feeling a little lazy. I just wanted to get on stream. It's okay. Quebec has it too? Do they? Oh. How do you store bags of milk? I feel like I don't want to tell you guys. I feel like I'm somehow gonna end up get roasted, or my country is. You clip the bag like this. You cut the corner of a bag like this. So imagine this is the corner. Like this is the... Okay, imagine this is the bag. They kind of look like this, actually. They're like this size. You clip...
Damn, dude.
Thank you, James. Appreciate the 10 tier 1s, man. That's huge. Thank you, bro. But you clip the corner, and then you just leave it like that. Like, you don't close it or nothing. You just leave it. At least we never did. So... But yeah, you just cut the corner with a pair of scissors. And then you put it in a milk holder. Yeah, you put it in like a container holder thing. And then you call it a day. And you just like, that's it. You should close it. I don't know, man. Are we talking about the milk bag? Looks cool as hell. Yeah, you put it in like a little jar. That's what you do. Like a little milk gallon jug thingy. Thank you again, though, James. I really appreciate the gift, bro. Thank you, bro. Haven't closed it all my life. Nothing has happened. Yeah, nothing ever happened with me, too, so. Besides Sherry Clippins, what are your go-to stabs at the moment? Night stabs or Type Plus. Type Plus is by far, I think, one of my favorites. I don't know why. I just get them 10 out of 10, like, always. Type Plus is, like, been my go-to. But night stabs, when I have them, they're also insanely good. What mounting has the client chose? The O-ring? We do not have bagged milk in Newfoundland? I thought you guys did. Oh god, dude, this camera thing is pissing me the fuck off right now. Hold on, I'm gonna do like this. There you go. Alright, let's do this. The O-ring mount using some new silicone O-rings. Yeah, we're doing O-ring. How tight is Type Plus? My spacebar is kind of swingy with TX. It's a nice way to describe it. Swingy. I like that, Mask. Type Plus has good tolerances, but not overdone tolerances. Like, they're not tolerances that are gonna give you headaches as you install them. They ain't swingy though, I'd say. Did I try the PP plate on the Neo 65CU? No, I have not. We built it in the configurations that we did, and then I haven't really had a chance to like do more random builds. I don't even remember all the plates that I got. Did I get a PP plate? Ultimately though, I think the carbon fiber plate is where I was settled. I don't think I'd pick anything else for personal use other than the carbon fiber. I liked it. Perhaps I'd like plastic, but... So you'll have jars to put the milk bag instead of just using a box or a container. Bro, listen, I don't know, resident. I don't know the lore behind the milk bag, okay? I just know that we drank from bagged milk and we had like a reusable container that you put the bag in. So, why everyone acts like we make the... Dude, for real, Flick. Everyone acts like we make the milk bags ourselves. Dude, like, I never once went to the store and was like, yo, I have this sick idea. On second thought, it should reduce waste. Technically, yeah, because it's just a plastic line. Like, you don't have to get the whole carton. And I think cartons do cost... Or I guess even the footprint of cartons are quite costly, from what I understand. So... And then it's not as thick of a piece of plastic as, as a jug would be. To be fair though, we also do jugs here now. I feel like the milk I normally buy right now, which is Fairlife, that milk is pretty good. Bagged milk became popular in Canada, particularly in the 1970s, as a cost-effective and easy adaptable solution for transitioning to the metric system.
Yo, good evening.
Good evening, Ravius. How are you doing? Ravius, I am going to be dropping off your package tomorrow morning. I have to give you the tracking code later today. But it's all ready to go. Huh, I didn't know it was only for the metric system. Interesting. Fairlife be beating their cows? Are you positive about it? I thought that was like disproven. They have this other brand too from Nielsen, I believe. But their stuff's so expensive. Fairlife was bought by Coca-Cola in 2020. Are they actually a Coca-Cola brand? Damn. I had no idea. If Canada can transition to metric, why can't the US? I mean, I don't know. Then you guys can't have freedom units. How will freedom units even exist? Okay. Now, let's get the plate out. Goddamn, this is a very thin plate. Do companies reach out to you to get feedback on the prototype during the idea stage? Is that something you would enjoy? Okay. I think this is a great question, 3D. No, they don't. Most companies don't. I would love... No left shift. We're doing split left, split right, split backs. I would love if companies actually reached out. I think it'd be super cool. I don't expect them, and I don't think it's like a necessity. But like maybe on newer projects, or newer designers, I would absolutely love if a designer or a brand reached out early. Not even just to get feedback on the idea per se, but like it'd be cool if when they ordered the single or two prototypes, they gave us the prototype or me the prototype to take a look at and give feedback, instead of getting like a near production unit to be like, here's what we have. I know the reasoning why that this happens though. The reasoning why this happens, the reason why you see a lot of companies send out boards that are close to production, is because people have this like weird concept that if the board has problems and like we catch them on stream or like on a YouTube video, that people just won't want to buy them anymore. It looks bad. But in my humble opinion, it looks like it's probably better in the long run that happens. Because in the short term, sure, you might look bad for like a single stream or a YouTube video. But like when you ship out the board and it has lots of problems, and me and other content creators are looking at the board now and we're being like, yo, there's problems with X, Y, and Z. That company probably will lose all reputation. Like, that's it. So it's either you are willing to ship out a board and get feedback from people who are knowledgeable. Myself maybe not include it, but, you know, just whoever you feel like is your go-to for that. But no, not a lot of people do that anymore. I don't know why. Beats me. But it's just not something people do as often. Even bigger brands don't do that. They do internal stuff only and then showcase like near production, like
Here
finished
is what
stuff.
would happen if the USA switched to the metrics system. The great metric disaster. The day they switched to the metric system, chaos erupted. Bob went to buy lumber. I need a 2x4, he said. The employee squinted. You mean a 5.08 by 10.16? Bob's eye twitched. Grandma Sue misread milliliters and turned her apple pie into a pancake. Football announcers panicked. It's fourth and 0.9144 meters.
I you know, that's something I never thought of too. I guess there'd be a little bit of panic because a lot of stuff's measured in inches. Yeah, you're right. That is true. That is true. You want this mil max, so we'll do that in a second. This is split. Gotta line it up better now. 1 second, guys. I might actually need to use a plate fork for this bad boy. Perhaps. And let's get our Milmax sockets. Ooh. We're only doing 1 Milmax here. Although I might give fried, because this is a really thin PCB. We're going to do really small sockets. So 1 and 2. The big ass plate fork? No, I'm just going to grab one from up there. I'm doing a nice, like, dude, I went ham with cleaning today. So I haven't got to the area yet with all my old tools from the condo. So once I get to that point, oh wait, actually hold on a moment. Are Milmax sockets not able to go in here? Fried, we may be at a crossroads right now. I don't think I've ever Milmaxed this PCB before, so the sockets don't go in nice. Nope. No sockets. No, I don't have boxes to open, but I have like things that I have not organized since. So you can just solder a switch in there. I'm sorry, man. I was really hoping to get this. Really hoping to get this socket in there. He loves desoldering. I could. Okay, if you trust me, Fried, and I don't really offer this to people, so I can make it fit. Do you want me to do that? It won't. It'll look like I'm damaging the PCB, but I promise you I'm not. Do you want me to do that? It's just tightness of tolerances and stuff like that. You don't gotta force it, King. It's not really forcing anything. It's it's okay. Like if you don't want me to do it, that's fine. You know, it's okay. I'm not gonna put pressure. I'm not forcing anything. It's just basically shaving down the contact pad. That's it. I do it to my own stuff sometimes. I trust your judgment either way, though. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do it for you. Let's just get it done. I think this is a good one for this. Yeah. As expected from the #1 fan. It's true. I'm his #1 fan. Brother had the tools on standby? No, it's because I literally did this for a board this morning. Which one do I need? This one? I just need to make sure I'm not going to go too crazy on this. Yep, it works. Where's the one with the black stem? Bro, this is like finding a needle in a haystack. Oh boy. Compliment for Juan? Juan, let me tell you. If you asked me to do this the whole PCB, I'd say no hesitation. Even though I never do it for anyone. No hesitation, I do it for you, my friend. Love you, buddy. Also, I hope things have been super well for you. I feel like it's been a little while. Bruh, where is the one with the black stem? Okay, it might be easier to look at my camera. You passed it? Do you guys see it, actually? Are you guys pulling my leg? Bro, no way. No way you guys fucking see it. Oh, here it is. I got it. Pro tip for Milmax sockets, if you pinch your eyeball with your fingers, you'll zoom in, which makes it easier to see the sockets. Huh? I don't know if I'd follow that advice, guys. I don't know if we should follow that. That might be something we avoid possibly doing. I'm not too sure. I just want to solder in the Milmax socket now. Yeah, you know what's crazy about that too, Fried? I'm the same way. Whenever I do tactile boards, I end up switching to a linear spacebar. Even though I like the alphas being tactile, I typically don't like the spacebars being tactile. So I get you there. I understand. You and I, we're not so different. But the Milmax surgery did work, Fried. And now we're using some pretty darn thin I think we're using 3305-0s, which are nice and thin. So if you want to see, guys, how small these are, even compared to -1s, it's right here. Hold on, let it focus. See how thin those are? Pretty crazy, right? So again, let it focus. Pretty darn thin. All right. What the hell, Victoria? The PCB looks like it's made of toffee. It's a weird color on camera. I'll say that much. It is kind of strange. Okay, perfect. No, this is just a CEM3 PCB. So I think most of them come this color. Is this a stock color technically for CM PCBs? Soundtrack, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. That means a lot to me. What's the plate material? Aluminum. Actually, we don't even need a plate fork. I don't think so. It's going in perfectly. Hope you've had a great day. It was a productive day. It was a very productive day. Today's like one of those days where I was able to give more than 100%.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Q5i.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, it was a nice day. Even one of my friends today, like an old friend I had messaged me, and they saw the Novel Keys Final Fantasy keyboard, and they're like, "Stop! What is this?" So I explained it to them, and they weren't even into keyboards. And I was typing them today and told them all about keyboard stuff, and I think he ended up getting it just because it had Final Fantasy on it. But that was cool too. caught up with an old friend a little bit, and then got to share my love of keyboards to someone who I never really talked to about it. So it was cool. Yeah, it's an official collab. It's on Novelkey's website right now. It's a whole kit, or you can just buy the keycaps. I don't think the price is out. Do you guys think the price is good? Like, honest talk, you guys don't have to be nice just because I work for them, but I think the price is pretty fair. $190 for everything. Ordering the mat right now? Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, the deathbed's pretty sick. I don't actually know much about Final Fantasy XIV, so not really like something I know too much about, but I think the price seems crazy to a non-keyboard person. Really? You think 190 is like too much? Damn, I thought 190 kind of feels like not bad, considering there's other, like, I don't want to say gamer boards, but like, you know, major brand boards that are kind of in the same price range. But I mean, that's good to know. Yeah, I did see some people though in like other comment sections were rather shocked at the price. I think for non-keyboard people, anything over $100 is nuts. You're not wrong. 190 is gamer board money. Cool with me. Yeah, that's how I've kind of viewed it. My friend was asking me about getting a custom board, and he loves Final Fantasy, so when I sent him the collab, he was excited. Did he end up getting one? It's interesting how many new people are kind of getting introduced to the hobby in the last like few days just because of the collab. I've had a few people tell me that they didn't even know there was custom keyboards until this collaboration. So pretty cool to see the hobby doing its thing. Actually, I want to test this. I know I already put some stuff in, but what is with this particular? Okay, you are going to the side for now. I sent this collab in Discord, and someone not into keyboards, but into Final Fantasy Deep saw it and is buying it. I mean, that's neat. It definitely is kind of interesting to see what people spend their money on too, you know? Okay, let me get some random keycaps. Who would spend money on a custom keyboard? A Dell keyboard does the same thing and only costs $10. Actually, Ad, if you just give me a block of aluminum, which the raw cost of aluminum, I've looked it up, you know, is like 30 cents. And then I already have a hammer and chisel. I can just make a keyboard for that. And the only thing I'm really doing, like, that's a custom keyboard. And then PCB, I can just go find a dead keyboard on the side of the road and fix it. So, joke's on you, dude. How are you going to make money? I only do things for funsies. I don't like making money. Making money is pure evil. Were people shaming that combo yesterday? Mars Cadet on the blue? You see what democracy does. Were people shaming it? I feel like it was alright. Alex doesn't fund capitalism. Spicy Alex is back. Spicy Alex only makes a fucking rare occurrence, dude. I don't really got much to complain about these days. We've gone through our complainy phase of the hobby, you know what I mean? That phase is kind of long gone. Now the hobby is big nice. It's real chill for the most part ish. There are still some bad things about the hobby, but this is a hobby, not a business. Shake my head. Ignore that I took 100 plus people's money, please. Yeah, this is just a hobby, guys. Get it straight. Bro, he's been around a lot when that Anit guy pipes up. Anit does happen to do that quite frequently. I was complaining about how he uses the word we and he banned me. I hate censorship. Blaze, don't kill me, dude. Scammer hobby? Once upon a time, man. Once upon a time. There is bad things about every hobby, but you are not one of them. Thanks, man. Nah, the keyboard hobby is pretty chill. Lately, it's been pretty nice. I mean, obviously, there are crappy vendors sometimes that we have to deal with, but for the most part, like, the people in it... I mean, maybe I'm biased because I kind of just hang around, like, our community here. But I don't know. I feel like everyone here is pretty chill. What toolkit do you use to shave the PCB? I thought you meant to shave my face, and I was about to get really excited and tell you about my vacuum shaver. This is... I mean, dude, you're going to do the whole PCB? Damn, I don't actually know what the hell this thing's called. My dad... This is a gift from my dad. I don't know what these are called. But I've had it for a little while. It's got some different size bits in it that you can play around with, basically. But I don't know what they're called. A manual bit... Are they... Is that what it is? Just like a manual? Like, I don't know what to call this entire unit here. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had to... The hand drill is going to be helpful when you get your raw aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really handy for keyboards. Extremely handy for keyboard stuff. And yeah, you could technically do this to every single switch, by the way. It's just going to take a buttload of time. So. What do you use to shave? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad that it was unprompted and you just randomly happened to ask me that question. It is a... It's old. I need a new one because they don't even make replacement blades for it. But it's like it has a vacuum attached to the shaver. So you suck up all the little particles of hair as you're shaving. It doesn't work 100%, but it sucks up enough to the point where you don't have a giant cleanup and there's nothing like flinging across the room. So guys, all right, or anyone rather, who needs to shave, trust me, your partner will thank you for getting that, okay? Trust me. I bought, long story, I had bought a new shaver, right? I purchased a new shaver, and it's way nicer. It kind of doubles as an actual hair trimmer too. It doesn't have the vacuum part, and it makes a mess. And let me tell you, I did not have a happy girlfriend, okay? Thing is, right, like for me, I blame my glasses. You guys can blame whatever you guys want, but I blame my glasses and my poor eyesight. But I don't know, I feel like I can try to clean as much as I can, but somehow these little like facial hairs just get everywhere to places I've never seen before. Like sometimes they go into things I've never seen. Anyways, I blame my glasses. Yeah, I ended up switching back, and it doesn't shave as nice because it's old and I need a new blade, but dude, the vacuum one is so much nicer. It takes like 2 seconds just to wipe down everything. And I got this thing like 10 years ago, so I'm sure there's better ones now. That's awesome. My wife hates it after I shave, even if I clean as good as I can. Dude, I'm telling you, Randy, maybe consider looking into that. No, this is a really bent pin. I'm just gonna leave that one there over there. Use it to shave everything? No. Just my face. I didn't know it was possible to split backspace in the TKL. Not every PCB offers it. But in this case here. Hey, you know what? Fried really likes his split everything. I'm sure if he could split the entry key, he would. Actually, can you split the entry key? He could have, but he chose not to. He chose not to. Twitch is crazy. He literally just got the live notification. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna vent to you guys about Twitch for 1 second, too. Twitch goes, hey, they sent me like 15 fucking emails, and they're like, yo, you want to be on the front page? Apply here. And I'm like, okay, so I've been applying. And I have never in my like last 4 or 5 years consistently streaming been featured on the front page. But they send me emails being like, you can do it, and I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, never once, dude. I wonder why. I recently got into double edge safety razors, and it's been a game changer. Double edge safety razors. I don't even know what that is. I haven't really had to look into razors. I don't actually go clean shaven, so I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Oh shit, dude! Some of these, unfortunately, some of these switches are like. Look at the plastic on this one. Oh my god! Please. It's like a bent plastic pin there. Oh well. You should be on the front page every day, even when you're not streaming. It's been nice one day to kind of feel recognized by Twitch, but guys, I need to sleep. You enjoy the stream. Alex, I'm fairly certain I should be able to get to you this week. Sounds good, Scrubs. Sounds good, my friend. Let me know. Keep me updated with that. You need to dial your eyeball to get to focus. Like change the focus on my eyeball. So I just spin it around. Streamies recognized Alex before Twitch. I still think that was wild. That actually was a cool moment. That was kind of neat. I was a little humbled by that. I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because I just kind of like tune in to stream and I don't really think about anything else. How do you do this with no fork? The plate looks like paper. Honestly, I thought it would be worse, but it's not that bad. Who's Alex? Teha clone. You didn't know? I thought he was Alexotos. It's only for particular GMK sets. Pure FR4 is stiff. Who's Teha? Damn. Rest in peace. Okay. So, looks like all the pins are good. I know this is supposed to be a thinner PCB. I don't know why it doesn't feel like it. Or not PCB, thinner plate. Felt nice. It's just very light. Is that guy that got 360 no-scoped? I'm glad you guys remember. Yes, that was that guy. Got a 50 mil 1.4 eyeball. I'm hyped. Ouch. Oh wait, we still need this. I'm soldering next. Oh shit, did I even turn on my air? No, it's all good. I'm gonna take a little sip of water first before we go any further. Whew. What are you guys doing after stream, by the way? What are you guys gonna be doing tonight? I think I'm gonna do one more thing of work and then I'm gonna stop. I've been finding that if I stop at around 10 o'clock doing work, I don't feel as burnt out as I used to. Severance? Oh, you're rewatching it? Damn, I need to start watching it. Is it worth a second watch? Testing the PCB for my SAT-75? That's a good call. Did you find out what was wrong with the Cloudline spacebar? It's probably the spacebar that Mr. GGW sent us. I have a weird feeling that particular spacebar is just not good. Like the combination that he wanted to try. But it didn't sound like, okay, to be fair though, it didn't sound like awful. I could just tell something was off. Like it wasn't a bad spacebar, it just was an off spacebar. Honestly, I'm so particular with spacebar sounds anyways, so maybe a little too much sometimes. Invincible Season 3 is goated. Can you explain to me, what is Invincible about? You're like the third person I've heard talk about it this week. Superhero? It's good? You like The Boys? Yeah, The Boys was really good. Is it like The Boys? Is it like The Boys but better? A guy that's invincible has a son that's also invincible. One has morals, the other doesn't. Oh, interesting. Like actually invincible or just like hard to kill? He's not invincible? Okay. Invincible is a comic made by a guy who did Walking Dead. It's like a superhero satire of Superman. Oh, interesting. I like The Walking Dead. I didn't mind the spin-off series, too. I didn't love the Rick and Michonne spin-off. It was alright. Normal Kid is a superpower, and his dad turns out to be an alpha male from a super galactic empire. Wait, oops. Was that a spoiler, Blaze? Now I don't want to watch it. I've never fully finished The Walking Dead. Oh, this pin is bent. It's really well done. Well, I don't think The Walking Dead's worth finishing, if I'm being honest, guys. I really don't think The Walking Dead's worth finishing. Where's my link? I mean, like, it's just okay. The Walking Dead didn't... I don't know. Think of it what you will. It could have been better. Pin vice hand drill. Okay, thank you, Stone. Now we know what to call it for people. Pin vice hand drill. I guess it just is a hand drill. Alex, I'm going to use the MIB memory eraser. Oh, for me? For Men in Black? Can't think straight? Nah, you're good, bro. No stress. No spoilers, though. When we talk about shows, no spoilers. Unless it's like 10, 15 years old. Not a fan of Walking Dead, but Invincible is worth a watch. Yeah, so Walking Dead... I loved it. It was so good for like the first 3 seasons. At least first season or 2, maybe. Maybe not first 3. But then, I don't know. It just became a drag. But nothing to this day disappointed me more for shows. Like, not even Lost. Lost was at least interesting than The 100. The 100 had to be one of the more disappointing ones. I think I just finished that out of annoyance, just because I was like, what the fuck are they going to do? Dude, I think that, dude, I agree it had so much potential, and I think that's what makes me feel like that show pissed me off even more. Like, it had such a neat concept, and then they kind of squandered it on nothing. Dexter was bad. I never could get into Dexter. I had a few friends who were really into it, so I can't really comment on it. The 100 turned into a teeny romance crap. Yeah. You know, I like that one where I think they're all deaf. I can't remember what that one there is called. It's like a future setting where I don't think they can hear. Except for like, you know, like the Chosen Ones or something like that. That was a really interesting series. I think that was with... Was that with Jason Momoa? I can't remember now. But that one there was kind of neat. More based. They are blind. Is that what it was called? No, it wasn't Bird Box ad. Scene. That's what it's called. Yeah. Way too lucky. You're right. Scene. That's what it was called. Yeah, there's a few bent pins on this. Was it deaf or blind? It was blind, right? Was it blind? I can't remember what it was now. But I just remember the plot of the show. It was blind. Okay, yeah. That show was really good. I think that one there got me like hooked. You think a show... Okay, you know what, Lane? Listen here, man. This attitude's gotta get dropped today. Or else I'm gonna cry. Alex, we watching from season 4 together with the Cookie Monster pajamas, right? When did we all get Cookie Monster pajamas? I wasn't invited to get that. Although cookies sound good right now. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll finish. I've been doing a little Marvel movie marathon for absolutely no reason. Maybe I'll finish watching some of the Marvel movies tonight. I was gonna play video games, but honest to God, I'm kind of burnt out on games right now. Be right back, Alex. Need dinner. Sounds good, dude. Did you check your DMs? Because that's where the invite was sent. Damn. What's with the sass today? Did I do something wrong? F1 Geo, what's up, dude? Geo, I think I need to respond to you about something because someone brought it up the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been really awful with responding. I've been feeling very overwhelmed with DMs lately. I don't know why I've been getting like so much, and it's not even all. It's a lot of questions, but I think I maybe missed one from you. Was it about the Oku build? I never ended up getting one. I'll just text you next time. Yeah, if you don't mind, Gio. I didn't get one because Ryan never invoiced me. And I didn't want to bother him, so. But I have a client, Oku, if you want to do that one day. Coming in. Dude, he never invoiced me. I think we spoke about doing the Oku, like on my stream, and I was like, oh, can I also like buy one? And he's like, yeah, I'll invoice you. And it just never happened, and I didn't want to bother him. Rip, yeah, I know, it's okay. Though for Endgame, I feel like as much it was a spectacle on release, low rewatch value for that same reason. See, the thing is, I haven't watched a lot of those. Oh, did I put it back on the wrong one? I did. Hold on a sec. Because we're doing step caps. I haven't watched a lot of them in like forever. So for me, it's kind of like cool to go back and watch some of these Marvel movies.
Time to try Raft.
Raft, the game? Raft was an interesting game. Me and my girlfriend played that actually, Jason. We ended up doing that as like a little co-play thing, and I thought that was really fun. Low stakes? Yeah. Iron Man was the best Marvel series to come out. Or come at me? Iron Man was good. I'm gonna be honest, I actually kind of skipped the Iron Man. I'm doing like the whole timeline, and I kind of skipped most of the Iron Man movies. My reasoning was because I remembered them enough to the point where I was like, I don't need to rewatch these. Maybe that's a good thing. But I also just didn't feel like watching Iron Man at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, like, the only reason I'm rewatching the Marvel series is because I was just bored one day, and I was like, oh, I don't remember Captain America at all, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just rewatch all of them, because this is technically the first movie in the timeline. So I was like, fuck it, let's just rewatch this. Iron Man fizzles out for me when he starts using nanotech. I don't mind the Iron Man stuff. I think the character is really funny, but... First Avenger. The first Avenger. I skipped all the Ant-Man stuff too, because I don't really care about Ant-Man. And I'm probably going to skip Doctor Strange, too. Spider-Man has to be my favorite hero, though, just in general. I feel like Spider-Man's a good hero. I've always appreciated Spider-Man growing up. For me, my favorite, as of the last few years, have been Wolverine. Love me Wolverine, dude. I'm actually almost done Age of Ultron right now. That's what I'm on right now. Also, I'm going to be a little off-topic thing from what we're talking about right now. Just give me a second to pause from soldering. I'm actually... Wait, let me show you guys this view. I'm going to be changing out the lights behind my desk. So these are like $10 lights. Can I ask you guys a question? What color is this? What color is that? Yeah, it's supposed to be white. Every color is so bad on this. Yeah, they advertised this as having good... I don't even know what brand this was. But they said this has like good whites and good warm whites and stuff like that. And dude, you can't even get a warm white. You just want to see something? I think this is Gov. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Govy. But this is like their cheap one. This is like the super cheap one. Gov is crap. I heard they're good. Their other stuff's good. Look at this. Ready for this? You want to see orange? It's like green. That's orange. Green's not bad. Blue's not bad. But white is blue anyways. Red's not bad. But to get anything like close to white, you'd have to basically warm up the LED, and then it doesn't even look like anything's on. So... it's just... they're not great. Hue Ambient's pretty stonks. Is that the Philips Hue stuff? Dude, I was looking at the Philips Hue stuff, and I priced out a Philips Hue strip on the back and then a strip for the monitor, and then I have to buy the Hue Home. It's like $500 for like 2 LEDs and like a Hue thing. So red looks nicer. I'll just leave it to red. Dude, it's so expensive. Like I do want the bias lighting, and that's why I went for the Gubby one. Mind you, this is their cheapest one. So I have a home I continue for free, the hub. I could never ask you for that, Gio. But yeah, it is crazy how expensive these things are. Even some of the higher end Guvs, the Govy or whatever it's pronounced stuff, dude, they're so pricey. Still like $150 for some LEDs. White is hard to get with only, yeah, you need like the actual white and then warm LED or just some sort of bi-color LED. I already know it's hard to get to, but they just said in the description that they had good white values, which they clearly didn't. It's already yours. Text me after. Oh my god. Okay, I will. Thank you so much, man. But I do want bias lighting to be on the back of my monitor and stuff, because I am finding that like this doesn't get near bright enough either. That's the other problem. RGBW is old stuff. The new light engines, I heard there's a whole bunch of new tech that's come out for like these LED strips. It's interesting for sure. It's hard to get pure white on something like a keyboard RGB. Yeah, it's usually a bit blue because it's mixing colors. These are absolutely best perfect white bias lights for color correction. Let's see. So wait, this one here, Grid? Just in terms of like getting white lights, I kind of wouldn't mind. I think white is my preferred, just to help me with editing and stuff. But I think for like media and entertainment, I wouldn't mind going with something RGB and stuff. But because I do sit at this desk sometimes to watch a movie, just because I like the monitor quality. Yeah, I didn't do the build command. I'm sorry I exist. Today I was loaded with work today, and I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling a little lazy, so I said screw it to the build command. My bad, guys. Oh, really, Muppets? Okay, well, I'll take a look. Maybe those will be ones that I end up picking up as well. What do you do for work? This. I do, I mean, it's a mixed bag of things. So I do content creation, I do media, I do social media for another brand called Novel Keys. But it's mainly all revolves around keyboards. I try to be as unique as I possibly can inside the space. And I try to kind of put my own spin on things with my own personality and stuff like that. He does stand up on the side too. Me? I just did my first mouse mod where I have a 3D printed UL shell. Feels so weird, but it makes you even crazy. Is it because it's so light? I'm curious. I want to know more about that. Hear about the new Fuji camera? It's going to be an X100 but medium format. Bruh. Ain't no way they're making an X100 medium format. You know what? I don't think that'll sell well. Well, at least, okay, I don't think people will enjoy that. I have a medium format camera, and files that come out of a medium format, unless they're just planning on putting JPEGs only, like, they're too big. For example, like, if you go to a trip and you bring, and you just, this is like a for fun trip, but you still want some raw photos. With the medium format camera, each photo, like with my Hasselblad, for example, I mean, even when I had the Fuji, it was the same size, the Fuji GFX. Each raw file is going to be 200 megabytes plus. So imagine going to a family trip and then having to sift through that amount of files afterwards. Like, that is just too much. Because I already don't enjoy when I bring the, like, I love the Hasselblad, don't get me wrong, but I don't enjoy the Hasselblad outside of product photography. Like, it's amazing. And maybe if I was doing, like, light shots, like, where I'm not doing, a crazy amount, like, event stuff, but I personally think the files are too much to work with. This is the fan. It's this thing right over here. That's what you're probably hearing. It's just to suck up the fumes. That's why I got my Fuji. Easy to bring around and pretty easy to shoot outside with. Yep. I mean, the JPEG files are great. I'm more talking about just the RAW files right now. Man, you hear about that Markham woman who found a roach in her Timmy string? Ain't no way, bro. For real? That's some bad press right there. To be honest, though, the X100 used to be a niche too. Hype makes anything sell. Yeah, but the new X100 is 40 megapixels, which I feel like is sort of okay. It's kind of doable. I think I'm just thinking from like a practicality standpoint. Like, who would need, unless they're not going to make it like 100 megapixels, who would need those giant file sizes when you're going to like a family trip? However, in the same vein, there is something very special about medium format cameras. The look that a medium format camera gives you is very special looking. Just the way that depth, renders inside that larger sensor is, paired with a nice lens, is super cool. Yeah, Fuji cameras have something neat about them. I feel like every camera has their own speciality. Hasselblad on my phone? Oh, the editing software, or like the app for it? My favorite camera all time was a medium format twin reflex. Yeah, there's something interesting. Even the old film, like large, film medium format stuff is like interesting. I've only shot with that like a handful of times though. Phase 1 for the real rich dentists. Phase 1 doesn't really get talked about, though. I've seen people use Phase 1 cameras. I don't know. Phase 1 is overkill for just about everyone. I think even the 100 megapixel files are like, they're great. Phase 1 is like commercial. Canon should share their text. C-RAW files are 40 to 50% smaller than standard RAW with virtually no image loss. I've heard about that, actually. Yeah, the Hasselblad uses FFF files, which can be shrunk down to like 120 megabytes, but it's still a lot. For Leica, forget about it. Those files are still kind of big. They're DNG, I believe. I can't remember whatever the RAW file for Leica is. Come on. Unbend the pin here. I like the workflow with Phase, but you're really only going to use it for commercial work. My friend shoots it, and I know a few others that use Phase. They're also great to pair with tech cameras. Yeah, I have a friend who shot with a Phase 1 camera for doing fitness stuff. And then I've heard of, well, I know some people who do like corporate headshots and like other stuff with Phase 1, but even that, like, I don't know. Okay. It's just expensive. Phase 1's real expensive. And I was looking at the files that come out of the Phase 1. They're just okay. I still think Hasselblad has the better color science. Let me wash my hands real quick. What switches are these? I think it's listed right over here. Or somewhere. Where did I put the switch bag? I'll look in a second. MX stem wrapped with... Yeah, it was the average Joe tactile stems or whatever. Alright, let's put this all to the side. And let us start assembling this keyboard. The shirt is irritating the living crap out of my skin right now. I think this is the last time I wear this shirt. Does Fuji still play around with stacked sensors? The XH2S was a stacked sensor. I don't know if going forward they're doing more stacked sensors. But I had the XH2S for a short period of time. It was really nice. Can I have the shirt? I don't think I would go back to buying that one there because I felt like that was more of a video first camera. And I am not someone who dabbles in video. Wasn't there one more from Fuji that was stacked? No, I don't remember. You have me questioning myself now. I thought there was two. Let me switch views here. Maybe this particular... Actually, it's this one here. Drunk mode kicking in. I know. My cameras are not having it today with anything. They're just like not enjoying living life at the moment. Woozy cam, yeah. It might be the red, it also might just be there's a bunch of flat colors on the desk. Also, Fuji autofocus, by the way, talking about cameras. It's just okay. It's nothing to write home about. They're not, I wouldn't say Fuji has made super reliable autofocus cameras for me. Alright, so we're gonna need that back here in a second. Do you want me to peel this off, Mr. Fried? Can you keep rubbing? This sounded really nice. Such a lovely sound. Their autofocus on their newer cameras are okay. I still think the autofocus system from Sony is unmatched, and I've had better luck with different cameras. Alright, so you said you wanted this guy. I did a few Type Ks. I even have a personal one that I need to get to. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So let's do, let's just do both for now, by the way. Let's do top and bottom with this cord and see where we land. My scissors are there. How does this particular material cut now? Does it cut okay? Don't forget to lube your O-rings. I saw you guys saying that in general chat. What's that? Why are you guys saying that for anyways? What's the joke behind that? Can I be in on the joke? Can you go plateless? Wait, can you please go ahead and lube the O-ring? Man, I don't get the joke. I'm a little behind the times, I guess. Do you bag or hand lube your O-rings? Damn, I don't get the joke. One could say I'm behind the times. I know I've said that like 15 times in a row, but... So nice. Who did that? Casey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the prime. Alex officially hit Unk status? Bro, it's been that way for a while. Come on now. Ooh, is this one going to be a pain in the butt to lock in over here on the bottom? Okay, a little bit of a pain in the butt. But we got it. Should be better once we put the plate on. Now for the top. The white on red is clean. Yeah, it is a good choice. It is a good choice. Lubing the O-ring in Careless Whisper in the background. Good song. Where'd you get the silicone cord anyways? All right, that's done. What switches are these? They're technically it's a Franken switch. It's an MX black housing, I believe, and then a tactile stem called the Average Joe stem, according to Fried. I hope I got that right. Exotic, a very exotic switch. Okay. So, this is done. Hopefully this doesn't fall out as I put the top back on here. Which romantic song is your favorite? I don't know many exotic. I don't know any romantic stuff. Dude, the most I can tell you is like maybe recently, sort of. I've been listening to a lot more Phil Collins. There's some like okay romantic stuff that he does. I don't even know if you want to call it romantic. But like that's really it. I don't listen to a whole lot of romantic stuff. Roleplay by Morgan J. I haven't listened to that one. I've been using something similar with Squirrely Stubbs stems and MX Browns, and both sound and feel is extremely good. Really changed my view on MX Browns when you give them a B-Sun bump. Oh, really? That'd be interesting to try, actually. I know, I didn't do the build command. I'm sorry, guys. Might be. Can you say a song that you have sung? What do you mean by that, Zany? Dude Alone? I am singing every single song. I think just this morning I was listening to My Chemical Romance. Listening to Teenagers. Belting that out, you know what I mean? Alright, now the question. What keycaps? What keycaps are being used today? Do you listen to Genesis too? Not as much as just Phil Collins. I know Genesis I'm well aware of. I like Genesis, but I prefer Phil Collins. Darling, please? Alright, I mean, this is Fried's build, so I'm gonna listen to Fried, guys. I hope that's okay. This is really nice on this particular desk pad. This looks really good in combination with this color. I really like this. Alright, let me just find where I put Darling. I think it's in one of these boxes. I just don't remember which one. That is not Darling. That is Crimson Cadet. Darling. There's Darling. Let me find where I put it. Did you say beige? You're my darling? Thank you, dude. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. Let me just find the keycap set. Oh, I got it. It's right here. It's getting me more excited for my red origami. We love that you're excited, dude. I'm gonna tune the stabs a little bit, but I feel like I kind of want to tune them with something a little different. Oop, this does not go here. I'm going to be missing one or two keycaps for this, so please don't be upset when you guys see that. I already am well aware I'm missing like 2 keycaps for this set. I'm kind of sad. A keyboard fun? Maybe you know what keyboard to buy with Hall Effect? I would still... Okay, Hall Effect is an interesting conversation, and I really dived deep into Hall Effect a little while ago. Hall Effect is only as good as its software. And right now, the only company, in my humble opinion, that's producing really good software is Wooding. No one else is on their level, in my opinion, out of all the stuff that I've tried. With that being said, if you just want a good Hall Effect board with some basic software, I'd actually say there are tons of options, but I'd actually go with the Ducky one, the Ducky inductive keyboard. I think that keyboard was the best out of the box experience that I've tried with all the Hall Effect analog style stuff. The Geon's not out of the box, though. I don't know if they're looking for like something that works right out of the box. You could go, and if you want to build one yourself, the Geon stuff's good. I've used Geon stuff, and I plan to do a little bit more with Geon stuff too. But again, out of the box experience, the Ducky was my favorite out of everything that I've tried over the last little bit. But again, pure software experience, no one's holding a candle to what Wooding's doing. Say the word and I'll buy 1,000 switches right now. Which word and which switches? What are we buying? What are we rushing out to get right now? Explain to me. It's an interesting feeling. Doesn't matter. Don't buy it. If you're gonna buy switches, wait. There's gonna be some new stuff coming out soon, and I think you'll really like the new stuff. We gotta hold our patience a little bit. What do you even want here, by the way, right? I don't even know how to do this. What are your thoughts on Sprit Springs? I use them all the time. I have so many. They're fine. You'll probably like them. Sprit as a brand is a little bit sussy sometimes, but I mean, if other vendors have them in stock, just pick them up. Is this control? I can never remember with this. The little goes there. It's like the grater. Oh, okay. I don't even know if I'll have it, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll have it. Oh no, F8 does not go here. You got something in the pipeline? Yeah, I mean, I'll show you guys again. Let me get that. If you guys, I don't know when they're coming out, so don't hold your breath. We got the little something in the works, if it wants to focus. Tell me more. They are basically a new switch from a new manufacturer. We're doing I'd say we're doing something a little different with how they're going to be pre-lubricated from the factory. And the other thing I can say, well, I can say two more things. Yeah, they're going to be through novel keys. So, okay, on the topic of lube, we've made sure that these are probably going to be the most, like, accurate lubes, hopefully, we hope. The accurate, the most, like, full coverage, accurate lube switches from the factory. And then the other thing is, instead of being on a mold with 16, 24, like 48 different switches, these will be on a mold, like a little die of, like, 4. So the goal here is really high quality control. So the price point should be, I think Mike announced the price point already. I don't know if we did, but they're not going to be like crazy expensive. They're not Zeo level pricing. Nope, they're full travel. And then we'll also offer them in dry as well, so you won't have to worry about it. Darling on this is so good. Who picked that set? Actual genius? The guy is also, he's kind of a cool dude who picked this. I commit Alex to lubing every single switch of his own 2 hands. They do give hand lube switches, like this is one of the factory lubed ones. Are they usable dry stock? I don't particularly love the dry feeling, but they're usable. I have some dry ones I can show you later, Flyback. Like they still feel fine. but I don't particularly love them myself. I don't think there's a single Switch out there that I like dry. So personal bias setting in there. For now, linears. Maybe in the future, tactiles. I'm down to exploring that. I'm down to committing to explore that for you guys. But yes, that is the goal, and I feel always very weird and uncomfortable talking about my own projects. I don't know why that is. I'm really bad at doing it, but in case you guys were curious, that is something that we have been working on. There's also going to be a novel keys version of them that has a different spring and a different top material. So we have some, and this also has like my name in the mold. Well, the novel, not that you can see right now. The novel keys ones just say NK. This did not go here. Ninja, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Very kind, very kind. Read my message? I need to tell you something. I need to cheer something really important. What is this, Zany? I got you, man. Oh, honey, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Flyback, man. I appreciate it.
0hours_honey gifted a tier 1 sub to Flyback. They have given 41 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, oh, honey.
Alex, always remember, if you bite it and you die, it's poisonous.
Okay.
If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. What if it bites me and it dies? That means you are poisonous. What if it bites itself and I die? That's voodoo. Okay, but what if it bites me and someone else dies? That's correlation and not causation. Anyways, this list next time perchance.
Cursed foods? What is this? Manta plus Alex Switch's plan? I think they'll come out at the same time-ish. But prototypes are shipping out soon for the Manta. Very, very soon. Bro. I'm down to do this one day. I don't know if I'm doing this tonight, but... Third question. Can you use JP Enter on an ANSI board without the keys like short left? I don't know. That is above what I'd know for keyboard stuff. I wouldn't know that specific of a question, unfortunately. Does this go here? No, this goes here. This goes here. That goes there. This goes here. Zany Rambles should be a literary genre. You know, I think it should be. Very valid take. Okay, we're gonna have to probably do some random things here because I don't think I have everything, so bear with me as I put some random things down. Bear with, guys, bear with. Let's put this here. Alex keyboard himself. What am I doing to myself? You need to come out with some keycaps so the Manta can be a full Alex board. Yeah, my thought process, and I really appreciate you guys even wanting that. My thought process is like one project or max 2 projects at a time. The switches have been in process for a little while, but I'm not rushing to do things. Just because I'm not... Oh, this is not even the set. I'm not... I don't know how to explain this. I don't feel like I should rush things. I'd rather get things 100% right for the things I want to release instead of just spamming and, you know, putting my name on everything type thing. Kind of how I feel about it all. I should eventually, maybe. I think that would be fun, for sure. But, like, as of right now, I don't really have, like, a need to or something like that. It's not something I'm, like, itching to do at the moment. But for sure, it could be a lot of fun. Redeemed a compliment for Tony? Tony. Thanks for always covering my butt in Tarkov, alright? Everyone deserves a partner like you, man. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for always being here, and thanks for being you, my guy. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing this guy here. This is what I'm missing here. And then... Sorry, guys. I'm, like, stun-locked by keycaps right now. Let's put this here. Fuck it. We're just going to put some random ones, because I don't remember half of these. Sure. That goes there. No, that's delete. I'm just going to put this here, because, again, I'm missing the split up here. I don't know what happened to those. I think I left them at a board, and they're at my parents' house. I tried finding it last time I was there, but I could not find it for the life of me. But I didn't check every single board, though. Alex Selden collabs? Yeah, you know, I was just talking to him this morning, too. I should really do a keycap with him. I like his stuff. Okay, I may be missing whatever this is supposed to be here too, so we might just slap something in. Nope, that does not go there. I'm Zukio, thank you so much for the tier 1. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I can't really say I'm doing bad or anything. It's been pretty chill. Just working away today. Today has been a busy day. I feel like my productivity was like over 100 today, and it is wild. But how are you doing? I really like Salvin. He seems like a great guy. I got a Zoodit artisan. Unfortunately, the other artisan I ordered is not what arrived, but I see why because of the naming of it. Wait, what happened, Flick? The other artisan I ordered is not what arrived? The naming of it? We love a productive day. Thank you. Was it productive for you too? Yeah, it's Salvin stuff is really good. I've always liked his Damascus stuff. I thought that was really, really good too. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just put this here. Call it a day. All right. Put that there. We'll put this. I know I don't have all the caps for this, but again, I might be missing things, and honestly, it's okay. It is a-okay, everybody. No, I don't like the way that looks. Let's put this one. All right. But I'm glad you're okay, Zukio. The one you pipe should be replaced with the... I don't got it, though. It's okay, just leave it. It's okay, it's okay. We'll leave it the way it is. I'm gonna put my own set on anyways. Yeah, I'm missing pieces for this anyways. Alright, it does look good. Alright. Alright. I'm feeling this. Let me put this in. Where the hell is this? It does look really good. We have to admit, right? It is a nice looking board. Let's go back to the other view really quick. So bright and lovely. I think it'll sound really good too. Look at that. The red's really cool on this. Very, very cool. Already sounds nice from the light taps. Fried was worried that it's going to sound not very good, I think he said. He said maybe at the cost of sound. I don't know, though. I think this sounds... I like the alphas, Fried. Sounds great. Dude. You can feel every key. Well, okay. It's a very light feeling. But you can definitely feel a lot with this. There's some rumble underneath the keys, which I think was intended, right? I like how chalky these are too. Like the keys, the switches themselves, they have like a really nice chalky feeling to them. These were diamond polished. I would have never guessed. But maybe, okay, to be fair though, I've never tried diamond polish tactile stems. So this is my first time. If these were diamond polished, I've never done a diamond polished tactile. Very nice. They're also long pole stems. Makes sense. It sounds really good. I'd get a pair of these switches, or a set of these. I'd put these in a board. I agree with the linear spacebar though. I think the linear spacebar sounds fire on this. Oops, sorry guys, your ears, my bad. I'm impressed. Okay, fried. I think the board sounds really good and feels really good. Yeah, if you guys want to, Tomb does a lot of hand lube switches. Do you have a website, Tomb? I think you do, right? If you guys want to, he does a lot of really good hand lube stuff. I've used, I think this might be my second batch from him. You have a Discord? Tom B or Tomb? Tom. Okay, Tom, okay. Correct. Build command isn't updated. Details? Is it Tomb? Okay. Tom 2. Yeah, I know. I don't have the build command updated. We're doing an F1 with, I mean, it's kind of unique. Maybe we should just explain what this is. It's an F1 with a CEM3 PCB with a 1mm plate with an amalgamation of parts for the switches, which if Fried wants to, he can copy and paste. So, and then GMK keycaps. And then also silicone O-ring for this, not the standard O-ring. Tomb praying you make a YouTube video of this. Do you use a highlight reel? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. If I had known we were gonna show off some cool switches today done by Tomb, I would have focused a little bit more on being a little bit more professional with the build. Tom B. I would have. I just feel like we didn't really focus on much other than talking about random shit, which I'm not gonna lie, guys. Usually it makes the YouTube video like 4 minutes long. Maybe I can swing it though. Maybe I can swing it. Yeah, there's like only probably 4 minutes of us being real serious in the last 2 hours. So, I guess I'm Tom B now. I guess. Hey, dude, I'm Alexotos, so don't even stress. We get our names, you know. What can one expect from a 1mm plate? Sound signature wise, I think my second time ever using like a thinner plate like this. It's a little like not as sharp sounding, I guess, but I think mainly I guess depends on the mounting style too. You might feel some more feedback going through that too. And it with the Govy again, bro. That's crazy. Not that it's not on my Instagram, but what's the switch breakdown, Alex? We need it. Fried, you want to give us the switch breakdown again? It's MX2A housings with average Joe stems, and then a whole bunch of other stuff done to it. I think. Were these filmed? I think I saw films, right? Okay, I got it. There it is. Oh, honey, thank you so much for gifting a sub. So nice.
0hours_honey gifted a tier 1 sub to Tomb. They have given 42 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. MX2A housing, average Joe tactile stem, lube, film, diamond polish, sub springs, which I forgot. It's okay. Tim, thank you so much for the sub too, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Wait, how did you do that? How did you get a sub and then sub? Is it just claiming the gift?
We're happy to be here.
I don't even understand how that works. I think it was just a gift. Are you sure? Did you pay for anything? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm kind of boggled here. Did Twitch just fumble? It reports both? Are you sure? I've never seen that happen before. Oh, my stomach just growled. Just watched your video on the Cinque 60 and fighting back my wallet. Are they still in stock? I've subbed before, maybe that's why. Oh, if you subbed like last month and haven't done the message, that's probably why. Bro, please commission to him to help him with the $5 he just spent on extra on Twitch. we gotta help out the boy. It's mostly because they're like $5 at a time. Yeah, I'm not too sure. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. I guess that's really... Yeah, there's nothing else I need to do today. Yeah. We're gonna... You gotta text me. I was gonna send you some pictures. Yeah, you gotta send... Dude, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. I think that's it for me today. We're gonna be streaming at 1 tomorrow. I am not buying a Cinque. Dude, it's a really nice board, but it is expensive. So, guys, please be responsible. Recommend me some more roguelikes next time. Have you tried the one I suggested? The Rogue Genesia? I've been enjoying the fuck out of that. Alex, fun fact, this F1 is my last board. For the foreseeable future, oh, no more fried boards? That's what you say for now, bro. You say that now, and then next week, later, you're getting another board. Have you tried Frost Train? I have not tried Frost Train. Is that a roguelike? 1 a.m. stream? No, it's a 1 p.m. stream. I have a board in every layout I like now. Okay, but Fried, real question though. Real question. Getting close for this one here. Do you have a board on every shelf in every room? That's the next goal. And then after that is, can you see the floor? Because you have so many boards. That's the next goal after that. Because right now it's just, like this. That's what it is. Desk building? Keyboard building roguelike? That'd be sick as fuck, by the way, if someone did that. A roguelike keyboard building game. Can someone do that? Can someone more talented than me do that? Keyboard built into a desk? Alexotos, and it's a free game. A keyboard built into a desk sounds so uncomfortable for some whatever reason. Wait, that's a great idea. It kind of is, right? Because there's all these different parts, and you can just make it into some stupid roguelike game. I just need an artist. I can code that. I am none of either, but just let me play the game for free. That'll be my payment. I'd love to play it. I just don't want to buy it. Followed by, can you see the ceiling? Oh gosh. Insta lose when you choose foam. There'd be so many memes you can do about that. You can alpha test, no problem. I would love to, dude. Alright guys, let's go find someone we can raid. Good stream today. Really chill. Really, really chill day. I hope you guys had a good one. This is a super, super chill day, man. Let's go raid someone. Is Lanes building something? Yeah, let's go put raid Lanes. Thank you, Fried. I appreciate you letting me build your board, man. I'll fix the other one for you. Oh, hello? Why doesn't it let me? There we go. I'll fix the other one for you. And then we'll send it all back. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you guys. Love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1. Wednesday, I'm not streaming anymore because I have some stuff that popped up. And then Thursday and I think Friday we're streaming. And then Sunday as well. So good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.